YouTube, it's your boy B from Web Whips Only, man, and I'm back with another video. And of course, as you can see in the background, I got a big ledge out here, man. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I actually have made a video, and I do apologize. My content has been low. It really hasn't been too much going on, but today I'm actually gonna give y'all an update video, man, and just go ahead and let y'all know everything that's been going on. Where do we even start? As you see, I got Big Ledge out. And Big Ledge is definitely doing her thing. Let's do a quick walk around of the car. As you can see, she's still looking good. It's been raining out here. As you can see, I got rain all over the car. My car cover actually kind of got destroyed, so I just been leaving her sitting out. I ain't really been tripping too much on the car as far as like just being in the rain, because like I said, the car got a faded paint job right now, so I'm not too worried about it at the moment. And with this low light and with this rainwater, this car is looking perfect on the screen right now. I'm looking at it through my phone camera like, man, this thing looking like new money. That green ain't never looked that good, man. But yeah, Big Ledge, she's still out here, man. That's what I call her, Big Ledge. But the legend is still out. You feel me? We still going good so far. So let's go ahead and let me tell y'all everything that's happened over the last couple weeks. All right, so first of all, man, we had a little scare. Literally like 2 weeks, well, yeah, like 2 weeks ago. So if you guys remember the last video that I put up where I had my boy Sai in there, we was working on the car, blase blah, cool. We had worked on the car, and then there was one thing that we didn't get to. I want to say it was the IAC cleaning. We didn't get to that day that I made that video. So long story short, the next weekend after I posted that video, I went back to his house and we was gonna go ahead and do the IAC cleaning. So that same morning, I get up and I turn the car on, and it had been like a week since I had even turned the car on. And I'm like, man, let me go to AutoZone, go get some brake cleaner, whatever, so we can go ahead and do the job. So I'm on the way to AutoZone, which is only like maybe 1.5 miles, 2 miles from my house. 5 minutes on the road, I start seeing the temp gauge go up. So I started seeing the temp gauge creep up, and it creeped up to half, and it sat at half pretty much the whole way to the AutoZone. So I'm like, man, prior to that, my car was doing that every once in a while. The temp gauge would just go up to half. I turn the car off, start it over. I wouldn't have no problems out of it for at least a good month. You know what I'm saying? And then it would randomly do it again. But what I related that to was actually some previous sputtering issues that I had with the car. So I felt like maybe the engine was just getting overworked, etc. So that's actually where the spark plugs, the IAC cleaning, the all that stuff that we just did recently had kind of came in. It was like, let's go ahead and try to resolve this issue. So far so good. My morning starts have actually been perfect, like 90% perfect now. So I really can't complain. So I go ahead and wait for the system to cool off, and I went ahead and changed out the radiator cap to an OEM one because it was some aftermarket one on there. And as y'all can also see, we had changed out the valve cover gaskets, and so far we have still not seen no oil leakage on here. Everything is still clean, so that's definitely a good sign. The car has really been running really good. Like, it's been running real good. I'm so happy with it. But yeah, so I replaced the radiator cap with an OEM one, and from that point it was like, well, let's test it out. So I mean, I tested it out. I took it on like a 30-40 mile trip from my house to Campbell, California, which is over near like San Jose, Silicon Valley. So I just took it on a random trip. My mom needed to go out there, and I had just pulled up to her house, and I was like, man, I need somewhere to really take the legend. Like, I need somewhere to take it. So you feel me? She was a real one. She went ahead and risked getting stuck on the road with me, and luckily, you feel me, we didn't get stuck. The car didn't overheat. The car did excellent. We're another, what we think a week and a half later from that. We're a week or 2 weeks later from that. So far, it's still doing just fine. So I'm very happy about that. I also made a Facebook. If you guys are wondering if that's really me on Facebook on the forums, yes, that is me. Obviously my government name is on there, Brian Whitaker. That's me on Facebook. I just popped up in the Legend forum, and I also just popped up in the NorCal Legend forum as well. So yeah, y'all definitely get at me through there now, or Instagram still, but it looks like everybody with a Legend is on Facebook. So definitely hit me up on Facebook. I am on there now. But yeah, so the car is still doing good so far. The car is finally getting dropped off today or tomorrow. We originally scheduled for tomorrow. It was supposed to rain hard tomorrow, but it don't look like it is. But I hit my boy Ryan over at Signature Image like, man, you feel me? Like, what's going on? Let's go ahead and get this thing going. So he said, come drop it off Sunday. So the reason I say Saturday is because I hit him last night. Like, hey, it's supposed to rain heavy on Sunday. Is there any way we can, you know what I'm saying, I can drop it off Saturday? So the weather changed. It looked like it ain't supposed to storm tomorrow no more. But if he responds to me saying that I can still bring it, then I'll still go ahead and bring it. So if I could take it today, then expect to see this in the video. If not, then definitely expect that in tomorrow's video or Monday's upload. It just depends on my time. I'm gonna for sure record tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it uploaded the same day. So we'll see. But yeah, man, the car is finally getting dropped off. He gonna have the body guy take a look at it, and of course they gonna wrap whatever parts that they already can do and try to get it going. So hopefully I have the car back no later than mid-January. Hopefully I have it back no later than mid-January, and yeah, and then from there y'all gonna really see this build begin. But let me tell you what else I finally got actually on the car. I did get one other thing done to the car. It may be small to some of y'all, but it's something that I've been wanting done to it. So let me go ahead and show y'all real quick. Look at that, man. Look at that, man. Shout out to Alan Jackson on Facebook, bro. So I've been wanting one of these for a minute, and my pops is also in the forum. He also in the forum. So he had got an antenna for his Legend coupe, and he was telling me that this cat from Florida, they called him Action Jackson or something like that. You feel me? I know his government name, but I think that's what they call him, Action Jackson. He got all the parts. So he got his antenna from him, you feel me? So I'm like, man, I want me an antenna. You feel me? Like, I want my antenna fixed. So he had actually faked me out. Him and my wife had faked me out talking about some blood is sold out. You feel me? So I'm like, man, now mind you, I have a Facebook. This is the whole reason I even made a Facebook. Because I'm like, y'all playing with me. I'm finna make a Facebook, and I'm gonna get this damn antenna. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna get the antenna. So I make a Facebook that night, and my wife like, what you making a Facebook for? I said, because I'm finna hit Action Jackson. You feel me? Like, I'm finna give me an antenna. I'm finna hit him up. So I guess I blew that cover. Cause you feel me? My girl know, like, well, my wife know that when I'm gonna do something, like, I'm serious, like, I'm finna do it. So I guess she had to go ahead and blow the cover before Christmas came. You feel me? Merry Christmas to everybody. Christmas was yesterday, so but yeah, I guess she had to blow the cover before Christmas. So she made me go get this package out of her car, and I go to the car, and she was like, who's it say it's from? And I see on the mailing label it say Alan Jackson out in Florida. I'm like, shit, I know what this is. You feel me? Like, I know what this is. So lo and behold, it was my antenna. Definitely shout out to me and my brother-in-law, my dad's partner Phil. He went ahead and just came through, hooked it up for me real quick, and you feel me? Here we go. It's working. It's functional. I ain't hearing that old ugly motor noise no more every time I turn the car off. So I'm happy. But as you can see, man, the Legend is running. Like, it's running really good. It's pretty quiet. It runs smooth. You know what I mean? I did get in contact with SS Auto out of Sacramento. I heard that they the GOATs. You feel me? I heard that they the GOATs when it comes to the Legends, as far as like keeping them up mechanically, stuff like that. So I called them, chopped it up with the guy there. you know, I'm convinced, you feel me? And everybody in the forums was like, yep, SS Auto, that's the one, in the NorCal forum. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we definitely gonna get it over there, have him take a good look at it too. You know, there's a couple things I want them to do. Mainly, I was trying to price getting the EGR, the whole EGR system clean, intake manifold, all that stuff cleaned up. So that's mainly why I called him. So we're gonna get all that stuff done. I mean, the car runs great now, but I don't want to take no risk. You know, with these cars being known for their blown head gaskets, I just want to keep it A1. You feel me? Like, keep the car A1. Before I get off of here, I definitely also want to thank you guys so much for all the support. I had to show my face on this. Like, thank y'all for the support that y'all been giving, man. You know, I've had a YouTube channel for the last 3 years, but I didn't really take it serious like that. But you know, this year, early 2020, prior to the pandemic, early 2020, I started taking it serious around the time when I did a video for my rose gold rim wrap that Signature Image also did. I told myself once I did it, I'm like, I'm really gonna start being consistent and take this seriously, you know what I'm saying? So I think I only had maybe 450 subscribers at the time. That was built up over 3 years, so you could tell I wasn't taking it serious. But between now, early this year, and now at the end of the year, it may not be a lot to some, but my subscribers have really grown. I'm at like 704 or something like that, but I'm at 700 though. And it's like, man, you know, once you get to that 1,000 subscribers, that's when I could apply to potentially be monetized. And you know, I already have my regular 9 to 5, so you know, once we get to that point of monetization, then of course from that point I could throw that money right back into the car, and I could bring y'all more and more content. But I was just looking at like, dang, the channel's really growing. So even though we haven't got to that 1,000, the fact that we are growing, I just appreciate y'all so much for that, man. Like, I appreciate y'all so much. And you know, it's only up from here, you feel me? Like, we only going up from here. Shout out to CJ on 32s, because that's who I really be getting that phrase from all the time, because he always say it. But it's going up, you feel me? Like, I done been at the bottom before. I know what that's like. So it's like, you feel me? We going to the top this time, man. We going to the top, all the way to the top. We're gonna turn this thing up. We're gonna bring out more cars. As the channel grows, the content grows, the cars grow. We just gonna keep on going and going and going. But I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Like, I see the response to my consistency, and I'm loving it so much. So I'm gonna keep bringing out videos and more videos. And like I said, tell everybody to follow me, man. Subscribe to the channel. So with that being said, once again, man, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram at Be The Growth. Follow me on Instagram as well at Wet Whips Only. Follow me on Facebook. My name's Brian Whitaker on there. Try to search me, you'll see my face. I don't know Facebook like that, so I don't even know if I have a username. Keep it a buck with you, I'll figure it out. But yeah, man, until the next video, I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace.